Web 3.0, or the new internet, is an entirely different system of online interaction that requires concepts like cryptocurrency and blockchains to function. It's not just an update to what we use today, but rather an entirely new and complex way of doing business and making money on the internet. The future of the web may sound scary, but it's straightforward once you understand all the details. Official Institute of Global Technology certification process for Internet encyclopedias. I'll provide a very loose definition of Web 3.0 based on what the internet has to say. First, we'll examine what Web 1.0 was, followed by Web 2.0. Next, I'll try to explain this concept, which many people call Web 3.0. Let's start with Web 1.0, a beginner's overview of what the internet was. For much of the 90s and early 2000s, the internet consisted mostly of a vast series of plain old HTML pages. So when you loaded them, you just saw a page. That was it. Some said it was like a read-only version. There was no login, nor could you interact with the posts or see their analytics. The majority of the early internet was not profitable by advertising. It was like Wikipedia, just connected, and everything was hyperlinked. We made minor improvements along the way with things like a chat room and pictures, and sometimes we added something new called JavaScript. For a long time, web users were mere consumers, seeking out content to devour on the internet. From roughly 2004 to the present day, we see Web 2.0 in the world. This was a time when the web evolved significantly. This meant that information used to be a one-way street, but the internet became a two-way highway with both the sites receiving data from us. As we've researched the internet, visited Facebook and YouTube, and Googled things, we've noticed that these companies centralize data about us so that they can create better content that will encourage us to stay on their website. The consequence of this is more revenue for these companies, and yet they came to find that they could package up all the data they had collected on us and sell it to advertisers. Web 2.0 is the age of targeted advertising and the loss of privacy for its users. Since this is something we wanted to give up anyway for cool apps like Facebook and Twitter, we may as well be fair about it. We both would have access to the same page when Web 2.0 first appeared. A page displays one set of information to one user and a different set of data to another. Web 3.0 will break away from this trend. The content on your feed is filtered by the company using the information you've knowingly given them, like ratings and watch duration. But the ads that show up are filtered by the company using the information you've unwittingly provided them. They know the guy or girl who likes tacos ate them with you last night. They know that your kids get picked up at 8 a.m. every day except on Fridays and weekdays. And in that one article, they said that when the man became a father, he began seeing advertisements for parenting information on the internet. It's possible that he would have gotten the ads anyway, but he said it's most likely because his girlfriend looked up her symptoms online, and it may have prompted the computer to start watching for ovulation cycles. However it may be, there's no telling what this company can do with all the data they're trolling, and I find that downright scary. If you have liked this video so far and want to show your appreciation, please hit that like button because it helps us out, grows our channel, and our team would love it. As you've learned, Web 3.0 is the next evolution of the internet, using innovations like blockchain technology and other decentralization tools. Previously, in Web 2.0, you were the product as you browse through social networks, but with Web 3.0, it's predicted that you will be the content producer. For example, if you want to post online, you'll be online. As we all know though, when something goes up on the internet, it stays on the internet, even if you try to take it down. This already existing example illustrates the type of platforms where Odyssey may find use. It is a blockchain alternative to YouTube where videos can be posted, and creators can earn library tokens for getting viewers to watch their videos. Essentially, if someone uploads a video, it's unstoppable. All someone needs to do is download the video, and then the video is no longer restrained by the geographic boundaries set by YouTube or the rules set by users. It's open to whoever's browsing YouTube and what they can upload. For added security, instead of hosting a server that could be shut down, it could theoretically be hosted on thousands of computers across the world so that a network couldn't be shut down. Theoretically, this means that there would be a lot of racist and abusive content on the web. However, in the same freedom, the users of the network would probably be able to create some kind of system to control the offensive content. In Web 3.0, experts predict that there will be an internet point in which all companies are run by a decentralized group called DAO, which stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. This DAO is built so that there are no CEOs or presidents to impress. Token holders with the most will vote on how the company changes. They won't be limited by government regulation or family tradition like in Web 3.0. In Web 3.0, there will be no censorship of social networks like Facebook or Twitter. Even if a controlling authority tried to shut it down, it wouldn't happen. Finally, one of the most prevalent aspects of Web 3.0 is that one's digital identity does not always direct link to one's offline identity. That means I can explore, download, purchase, and take any other online action without necessarily being associated with the real me. In this video, I'm going to focus on how we can make ourselves anonymous on the internet. For now, click subscribe to stay updated for future video uploads. I'll get to the point. These may be long-term concepts for people thinking about Web 3.0. In other words, in the next decade, you may be able to purchase Amazon gift cards with MetaMask and pay with Ethereum, or you might be able to anonymously leave a like on one of your friends' posts using one of your hidden wallets. This won't happen all at once. It'll be a series of things that combine until centralized companies like Facebook and Google are no longer relevant because the legislative system dismantles them, and decentralized and unregulated DAOs grow to replace them. I want to talk about the foundations of Web 3.0 for a bit, including an organization called the Web 3.0 Foundations that aid projects to make the internet more decentralized. Though not an excellent overview of what Web 3.0 is, they also offer grants, many of which involve supporting and using the Polkadot blockchain. It appears as though Polkadot team used the Web3 brands to push their agenda. However, this is not the content I shared to understand meaningfully. For example, the company Facebook bought a foundation for Web 2.0 and said it originated the idea. Web 2.0 is an idea, but Facebook is a company. Polkadot is just a type of blockchain, and Web 3.0 is an idea that any project can make a reality. One is not more important than the other. Additionally, I watched another very insightful video on why Web 3.0 is a scam and learned how Solana is taking advantage of the public's desire for novelty. As for Web 3.0 concept, I want you to understand it's extensive. Those are tiny ideas, not one excellent idea run by a company's foundation or via their company token. We mentioned in this video that if you wish to support the education of Web 3.0, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you found it informative, we hope that you learned something, and most importantly, we hope to see you in our next video.